A very warm welcome to our YouTube tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to discuss the topic is Python list. In this topic, mainly we are focusing on what is a list, how to creation of a list, and indexing of list. Coming to the list, a list is a collection of items which can be of any data type. That means we can create a list with the different data type items. Those are strings, integers, floats, and other lists. So the lists are defined by enclosing a series of values in a square brackets. That means we can create the list within the square braces and you can have to give the series of values. Those are different data types. Okay, here after creating the list items order can be placed as a how to give the elements in a creation while creating a list. The list can be a mutable. The meaning of the mutable is here we can add the items to the list, we can remove the items to the from the list, we can change the items from the list. The list items can be separated with commas while we creating. So for example, if we have the my list, this list consists of the total 8 elements. These are the integer elements. So these elements we can give as a indices like this. The list index it can starts from 0 and end at n minus 1. That means 0, 1, 2, 3 up to last index is n minus 1. Now we are creating the list. The list we can create with any data type. Initially we are creating the list with integer data type. Here the integers we are passing as a data items. These data items we are enclosing with the square braces and also separated with the commas. Initially we created the integer list, that is a list 1. So here we can create the list like this. Next one we are creating the list with the float type data elements. So here the float type the decimal values we are passing as a data items and also we created the list 2. So here the list 2 it consists of the only float type data values. Next one we creating the character type data items. So here we are passing the characters as a data items to the list. So here we created the data uh, char list. So coming to the next one, here we created the string list. So here the string data type values we are passing as a data items. So with the help of these data items we created the string 1 list. Next the list may consist of the mixed data types. So in this list we are passing the data items mixed data types. That means we are passed the integers, single character, strings and float type. So the list may consist of the mixed data types with duplicate values. That means the data items may repeat any number of times. So here the string hi it can pass as a 2 times and also 8 it is an integer item, so it is also be passed as a 2 times. So we can create the list like this. Next one indexing a list. Next, we are discussing indexing of list. For list, we can give the two types of indexing. One is the positive indexing and the second one is the negative index. Coming to the positive index, the first item index starts from 0 and second item index is 1, third item index is 2, fourth item index is 3, up to nth item index is n minus 1. Totally here we have the 8 items. For the 8 items the indices starts from 0 and end at minus 7, n minus 1, that means 7. Coming to the negative indexing, it starts from minus 1. That means last item index is minus 1. Before the last item index is minus 2. Next one minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8. Now we are discussing accessing of list elements with the index. Here the combination one list it consists of the totally 9 items in the mixed data type. So those items we can access with the specified index. So for this example here we are specify the index is 5. It can access the index 5 item 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. the index 5 item is 6.9. It can access 6.9. So here we want to access 7 index item. The 7 index item is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here the string high is the 7 index item. So we can access that item directly. For example, if we want to access within the specified range of elements, that means it starts from set index 2 and end at index 5. So within the specified range of elements we can access, we have like this. That means we have to specify the starting index and also have to specify the ending index plus 1. That means if you want to access 5, we have to specify 5 plus 1 6. It starts from index 2 to index 5. So index to 0 1 2. So it is the index 2 item 2 3 4 5. Only those specified range of items can be accessed with the the specified index. Next, coming to this one, if you want to access from the starting index, so for if you want to access like that, so we have to leave the index specification here, then how to use the colon, and also we have to specify the last index value plus 1. That means 5 plus 1. So we can access up to 5 from 0 to 5. So here 0 1 2 3 4 5. So we can access those specified range of elements with the specified indices. Okay, next if you want to access from index 2 to last one, so what we do, we have to specify here index 2 and also we have to leave the empty like that. So he can access the elements from index 2 to up to ending last index. That means 0 1 2 up to last one. Okay, we can access those elements. Coming to the negative indexing of a list, so as we discussed earlier, the negative indexing, it starts from last element index is minus 1, before the last element is index is minus 2, next minus 3 minus 4 like that. So we can access the elements from the list with the negative indexing also. So minus 2 is nothing but, so here the index of this element item is minus 1, the index of this item is minus 2, next minus 3 minus 4. So minus 2 item is minus 1 minus 2. So it is the item with the index minus 2. Next one, if you want to access from starting to up to minus 2, that means starting is nothing but 0 to minus 2. So here we have to leave the not specify here index. That means it starts from 0 up to minus 2. So here it can access minus 1 to up to minus 2, but here you need to remember, so minus 2 is not including, minus 2 is not including, that means last index is not included. Next, coming to this one, if you want to access from all elements, so what we do, we can specify it in the only colon. So we need not to represent starting index and ending index. So that means it can gives as all elements. Next one, we have to access minus 6 to minus 2. That means minus 2 is not included. It gives us up to minus 3. So we can represent like this. Same if you want to access an element, all from the all items, for every second item, so we have to represent like this, the colon 2. That means from this list, so here 1, next second item is a, next second item is this string, next second item is 8, and next second item is 7. So we can access like that. Same way if you want to access every third item from the starting to last one, so we can access like the colon comma 3. So thank you.